We all make some lesson plans and learn some unplanned lessons from them, right? Consider this. Hamid works in a hotel as the head chef. Now tomorrow there's an event in the hotel followed by lunch in the restaurant. How will he ensure that he hosts a fantastic lunch? Please pause the video and write down what you think Hamid should do to ensure a great lunch for everyone. Welcome back. I hope you did write down for Hamid. So Hamid himself should plan the menu first. Then he would list the ingredients, ensure that all the mise en place is done, check with his sous chef and be ready for the day. Imagine if he didn't do all of that, what would happen in that case? The lunch would probably be a disaster. Now, given his experience, he may be equipped to handle contingencies, so he may save the hotel the embarrassment, but do you think he'd be able to do justice to the task? It is always better to plan. Having said that, we must leave scope for spontaneity and adjustments, keeping our plans flexible to a certain extent. Planning a lesson has several benefits. Can you think of some? Why don't you pause this video again and write as many benefits as you can think of? I'm sure you can think of many benefits. Come on, write them down. A lesson plan is like a blueprint and can be used to improve the flow of learning. We as teachers can analyze and evaluate our teaching style and the learning styles of our learners. We become more self-confident and are able to visualize how the class should ideally pan out. As individuals, we become more organized, stick to the stipulated timelines. We're also able to ask all the right questions because they have been prepared in advance. A lesson plan gives us the direction in which we should go to achieve the desired learning outcomes. Since the activities are pre-planned, we have the opportunity to make the lessons more interesting as well as effective. Dependence on anything is not right. Therefore, it is important to draw lines. Let's decide today that whenever we create a lesson, we will keep it fluid and flexible so that we can alter it as and when required. Now again, it's the third time in this video, but I'm going to ask you to do that. Please pause this video again and list down some of the disadvantages of the rigid lesson plans. I know there are disadvantages as well. Welcome back. Like I said already, keep your lesson plans flexible for new situations so that you don't feel helpless. It may get time consuming at times and you may feel it is better not to use it at all when you're crunched on time. But if your plan is too rigid, there is little scope for improvisation. For example, let's say you have a class of 20 students and only 6 turn up in the class due to bad weather. Now what will you do? You'll have to stick to the lesson plan, right? But 14 students end up missing the class. Plus you had planned activities keeping 20 students in mind, but now you're left with only 6. So your activities will finish faster and you'll be left with extra time and won't know what you want to do with it. I know that generally does not happen in a classroom. We would generally have activities to do if something like this happens. But then the idea is to keep our plans flexible. Remember, teaching is not a rigid process. It must be adaptable. Hence, use a lesson plan as a tool to help you and not as a restriction to the learning process. See you again in the next video.